Oh my god. Oh my god. The shit was so good. It was such a fat, big dump, and yeah, it was so good. Like, I feel so much better now. So, we can continue. You guys, guys, do you guys know when I took a shit, it was such a big shit. And then I looked back down at the toilet bowl. Guess what I saw? And no Valencia. No, 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 I'm kidding. I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding, guys. Like, I wouldn't disrespect like a real human being like that. Like, okay, so as we were saying, we need to tackle the Netherlands fixture. So we bring in Gakpo. Like, surely we have to. And another person that I think I really want is Dumfries. He's basically the Cucurella, the Kimmich of Netherlands. Very, very, very all action fullback. Uh, Gets you attacking returns, gets you clean sheet. But it's probably not gonna be under 5%. Who's gonna be under 5%? That still has relatively good attacking returns and clean sheet potential is this guy. Like, I swear, man, this guy, he scores like a freaking forward. But he's 4.3, so it's quite close to 5%. And also, I don't know if I want him. Um, but we'll keep that in the back burner. Like, either that or like like Bobby also is good. But Bobby's a forward, and I think I might need other players in my forward position. Talk about that later. But let's just keep this in the back burner, okay? That Van der Ven or any extra Netherlands player is in consideration. So right now, a few things are in consideration. Saibari for Brahim Diaz, Van der Ven or third Netherlands player, or Schobert for Eloy Room. Um, yeah. Okay. So now the other best fixture right now is Cote d'Ivoire. They have something to fight for. In match day 3, I think did they lose? Let me just find a random Cote d'Ivoire player. Oh, they won both games. Oh, they lose. They lose to Germany. Yeah, so they are still fighting for something. But the thing about Cote d'Ivoire is that a lot of their midfielders kind of are listed as forwards. And that's kind of like misposition, but in a bad way, like in another way. So it's not really good. Like, and there are players that all their what sorry, all the attacking players have like a asterisk to them. Like, for example, Diallo, he doesn't always start. He's a MU player and I love him a lot, but he doesn't always start. And he's listed as a forward, but he plays more like a wing there. Um, but for far now, we're gonna have him because yeah, Singo, I believe, is injured. He had like a hamstring injury at the Germany game. I don't know if he will play, but if he doesn't play, Due is a very, very good pick. Actually, he's such a good pick that I want him in my team now. Um, Diomande is very, very lively. Like, I would love to see him play. I think he is linked to Liverpool, and people are calling him the next Salah already. But I wouldn't go there yet. But just in this World Cup, from what I see in Diomande, is first of all, Cote d'Ivoire, their attacking players, they keep getting subbed. And another thing is he plays quite far from the middle. So chances are he probably gets assists, he gets more like second assist more than just goal involvement. And he's also listed as a forward, and I don't know how I feel about it. A player that I can put in is Kessie, because he's a midfielder, but I think he plays like a striker almost. And he is very low owned, and he's their captain. See, you can see this working blue badge. So he is, I would say, one of the most new attackers in this team. So maybe I'll have him. But if I have him, uh, I would have like triple Cote d'Ivoire. So I don't know how I feel about that. So like Cassie is still like in the books for us. I don't know if you want Cassie, but we can put that leave that for later. Okay, so with the three main fixtures tackled, Netherlands, Cote d'Ivoire, and Morocco, let's look at England and Argentina. England and Argentina, they won both of their games. I mean, they won one of their games, and the other teams in their table sucks. So they are by far like the best team. We haven't watched England as I'm recording this. We haven't watched England or Argentina play their second match. Um, so once if they win their second match, I assume that in match day three they don't really have anything to fight for, and they have quite deep benches. So they probably wouldn't play their first team. So players like Kane, players like Messi. It depends on the narrative as well. Like I don't know, like there's this narrative that Messi is going for like the World Cup goal scoring record, and he would want to like score as much goals as possible. So I don't know about that, but the general consensus is if they win match day two, their match day three squad is going to be heavily rotated. So there's two ways about it. Either you avoid it entirely, or you can bank on the fact that Messi is going for the World Cup record, which honestly I feel quite it's quite dumb because he probably wants to get like another World Cup. So he he probably is gonna like rest so that he has better chance to be healthy and like play the matches that matter. Same goes with England and Kane. But the thing is, you can take a bet on their second unit, and like now more than ever is a good time to do that because if they rotate your players like Lautaro Martinez, Julian Alvarez, Marcus Rashford, Ollie Watkins, Morgan Rogers, all these players that don't usually start but is elite in their own right, they would start and they might give you a good return. But I don't really know how I feel about that. So as of right now, let's just avoid that entirely first. Okay, next one is Belgium. Oh, I'm gonna tell you, Belgium. Like I was watching their Belgium versus Iran game. They were downright poop. Initially, in my first few drafts, and I was like tinkering about it. I I considered about who De Bruyne, Kevin De Bruyne. He's like I think he's the most likely Belgium attacking person to get in my squad. And then like I thought about Jeremy Doku, but then he got like a respiratory infection thing, so he didn't play match day two. And then like I thought about Lukaku, but then after watching their first two games, I was like, man, they're actual dog poop. Like the shit that I took just now. I'm sorry, it wasn't Ano Valencia. It was Belgium's national team. It was so bad. It was so underwhelming. To the point I don't really know if I want any of them in my team, honestly. As of right now, that's why I was thinking. Like initially, I had Kevin De Bruyne, so I mean, let's just put him in because he's the most expensive option out of my midfield. So let's just put him in. This could easily be Cassie, if we need more money somewhere. And then I don't know. It's just, but then they have good clean sheet odds. 57 is still relatively good compared to uh like yeah. And I guess the the only appeal is these two, the Kuiper, because if he plays, and it seems like he plays, um, I mean, why I say he didn't play is because the first match he didn't play, and they drew, and then they played Iran, and he played 90 minutes. He is in scouting bonus at 2.1%, so I mean, if he doesn't get above 5%, he's a very, very good option. Another very cheap option that I know starts is Ngoy. But I think he got like a few yellows, right? He got a freaking red card. Damn. Okay, sorry. That's not yellow. That's a freaking red. So what? Like he can't play the next match, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I was gonna have him, but I guess not anymore. He was in my like initial draft as well. Uh, but yeah, I guess right now the most appeal that Belgium has for me is the Kuiper. Not even Kevin De Bruyne now. Like I don't really want him, but like I'm just gonna put him in here for a bit. And then you have like Bosnia, Senegal, Spain. Uh, Where's Egypt? Uh, Egypt is playing New Zealand, but for some reason he's not in the goal scoring odds. Let me see. Why is it so low? Why is it minus, damn, minus 2.2? What the hell? That's very low. Initially, I wanted Salah in my squad, but I don't know, I guess not. Um, so okay, let's take a look at Senegal, Bosnia first. Senegal and Bosnia. Senegal, Senegal, and Bosnia. Okay, so the appeal with Senegal and Bosnia, for me, there's one, the this guy, West Ham fullback Diouf. Uh, they are playing Iraq. Senegal, I watched them play against France, and I'm gonna watch them play against Norway today. But they were holding quite well against France, at least in the first half. And then like now, maybe tonight I'm gonna watch them play against Norway. And the impression that I've got is that they have very, very good defense, very strong, very solid defense. And Diouf is a very attacking fullback. He's playing a very okay side. I don't know if I expect clean sheets, but there's a very good chance of clean sheet. Uh, Relatively, I would say, like not good, but relatively good chance of clean sheet, and he's very attacking. He's nailed, I think. Yeah. So yeah, I would love deal from my side. He's cheap as well. He gets the scouting bonus. So yeah. Um. So yes, nice. We have all of our defenders. Hakimi, Dumfries, Due, De Kuiper, Diouf. Perfect. Like I don't know. Maybe if we slip in Van Deven somewhere when, but even that is like I don't know where do I slip in. Like maybe Due, but not really as well, because I I I I like him. So yeah, Senegal, Bosnia. Let's look at some midfielders and forwards. See if I want any. I have quite a lot of money, so Nicholas Jackson is interesting. He got a lot of chances in the France match, but he was subtly as well. Sar is very interesting as well, but he's a forward. Don't know how I feel about that. Mane, I don't know. Mane didn't play a lot, right? Oh, he played 90 minutes. Okay, what the freak, my. But I don't know. I just didn't realize him, I guess. Bosnia, I'm not gonna lie. I don't watch a lot of Bosnia matches. I watched them play against Canada and Switzerland. They got wrecked. So I'm thinking Bosnia like defenders is better compared to the forwards, so I don't really like them. Um, but yeah, okay. So fixtures aside, we kind of targeted every single one like as best as we could. Spain is another country that they have something to play for match day 3 because they drew Cape Cape Verde, Cabo Verde in match day 1. But I don't know if I go for Lamine Yamal. Like today, I watched Lamine Yamal and it was like a masterclass because like when Spain gets going, they actually get going. And Spain is playing who? Who is Spain playing? Uruguay. Yeah, Uruguay is a bit harder. They're not like walkovers like Saudi Arabia, but like Spain, like Lamine Yamal or Yazabal, you can almost never count them out. And but the thing about Lamine Yamal is that he's still bearing an injury. He's like about 70% there. So like if they are winning like 2-3 nil during the halftime, which probably, but at that point they already have some returns, which is what happened today in the Saudi Arabia match. They will sub Lami Yamal off and they will sub Oyarzabal off. But one thing I know for sure is that Lami Yamal is around healthy. He can play around 60 to 90 minutes already. Um, but the thing is, like, they will want to protect Lami Yamal. So I don't know if it's worth it to go there. Same goes with Salah. He gets sub off. The thing is, I want to go for like the exciting players, the 10 million players. Like, okay, midfielder, forward, and then if you look at the price and you disable the teams. Because right now this is a lot of cheap players. I could easily afford 2, 3 premiums here. And then you go from highest to lowest. All of them have an asterisk. Okay? Kane uh probably wins the first 2 match days and he's gonna get rotated. Same goes with Mbappe. Haaland, who is he playing third? Third fixture. Yeah, they're playing France, so like that's not gonna happen. Messi, they are playing Jordan, which is a good matchup, but he might get sub as well. He might get rotated. Same goes with Dembele. Vinicius Junior is the one premium that I think okay, he's good and he's gonna play because, like yeah, because Brazil has a chip and he's a talisman for Brazil. Same goes with Dembele. France is gonna rotate very heavily if they win match day 2, which they're probably gonna win. Lamine Yamal, same thing, bearing an injury. Salah and Ronaldo. Ronaldo is playing Colombia. I watched him play the first few, like against DR Congo. He's very, very, very underwhelming. But he's the GOAT. Like he's one of the GOAT. So like there's a good chance that he might just come back and like playing against Colombia is the game that he silences all of us and he gets a hat trick. Very, very good chance of that happening, honestly. And I might go with him, honestly. Mohamed Salah, he's good. He's good. Match day selection is 4.7. Actually, match day 2, I had him in like a burner account where I pick everyone is a differential. And over here he's at 5.1 in match day 2. So match day 3, I guess he dropped to 4.7, but I have a feeling that he's gonna go above 5% anyways. But look, constant returns. He has an assist. There's a scouting bonus. Look. He doesn't have a scouting bonus here, but he has an assist and a goal scored. So, but the thing is, they always sub him off like 85 minutes, 76 minutes. Like, he's not very new. But the thing about the Egyptian side is that almost all the attackers there get sub. Omar Mamouche gets sub, Trezeguet gets sub, Zico and Zizo, they both get sub as well. So like you almost don't get a nil. Like Mohamed Salah is as nil as you get in the side. So I might still go with him. He's a pretty fun pick. And I love Mohamed Salah. So yeah, I mean it doesn't get better. So like let's just get Salah. Okay, another thing that I want to go for is this Switzerland versus Canada match. Why I say that is because they're both tied for 4 points in the table in their own group. And the thing is like they are fighting for the top spot. And Canada and both Switzerland seem to me like sides who are very willing to attack. They're not afraid of attacking. So if you get both sides like this, you can easily get a 4-3 like cinema of a match. And if that's gonna happen, I want both of their talisman, which is Embolo and Jonathan David. I like the downside of this is that I only get to captain one of them. But like this is just so appealing. I don't know why. At least to me, it's like you have I just kind of see this. Okay, look, Switzerland 4-1, 1-1. Okay, I mean 1-1 is kind of bad, but there are sides that I feel like is very willing to attack. Then you look at Okay, maybe this is recency bias, but I don't know. I just have a feeling, it's a gut instinct, and like I feel like match day three is a very good time to go with your gut feeling, with so many rotations in place and like nobody knew. Uh, but I mean, I guess I could still go with Messi if they lose, or like Lautaro Martinez, or like Oli Watkins, like people like that. But that one, I will need to wait for more news. But as of right now, I'm very happy with these two, David and Mbolo. Yeah. So I have 11.4 left. As you can see, I can go for the most expensive midfielder, which is 10 million. So I have a lot of money in my bank to really like play with it. Um, but I mean, if I have so much money, why not just go for one of the best players right now? I mean, Yamal. I mean, he is an asterisk, I get it. He's not the best uh, fixture, Uruguay. But think about it like this. It's either they stomp Uruguay because Uruguay doesn't even look good because I watched them play against Cabo over there and they are like conceding chances to Cabo over there. So imagine against Spain, right? So either scenario one, they don't play that well. Spain just wrecked them, like same thing as Saudi Arabia. They get 2-3 new up in the first half. If that happens, Lamine Yamal is probably gonna have one or two or even three goal involvements, and then he'll get sub off. It's either that or it's either gonna be like a very close match, which at that point they would still need Lamine Yamal because Spain has something to fight for. So yeah, I don't know. That seems like a very valid response to me. So right now, I got 1.4 million in the bank. I could make some upgrades. It could either be Due to Van de Ven, or like Shobir to Eloy Room, something I like. Or either one of these two strikers. Like I could easily go 1.4, right? Not very easily. I guess I could go. Can I? Oh, wait, I can't. Can I go from you to Messi? Oh, I can't. Oh. Yeah, I might want Messi or Kane here, but I don't know how I feel about it. Like Argentina and England, I just gotta go with like I'll see if I want anything from the second unit. But the thing is like it feels so bad when you just don't play. It does. Okay, I guess if we really want Messi or like Kane here, we could move De Bruyne for Cassier. Cause like yeah, the Belgium side is just straight up peak. Yeah, peak. Yeah, here and boom. Orange. Yes, 10.5. Just nice. Yeah, something like this, maybe. I don't know. Uh, maybe something like this, or maybe like if we go back to Embolo, then can do view to Eloy room. So yeah, a lot of ways to go about it. Um, yeah, I don't know yet, but I guess the new ones are Fofana, Hakimi, Dumfries, De Kuiper if he stays under 5%, Vinicius Junior, Lamine Yamal, Mohamed Salah, Gakpo. These are all the new ones. I could change Eloy Room to Shobir depending on how much money I need. I could change Due, uh, Due, De Kuiper, and Diouf. De Kuiper, if he gets under 5%, I'm gonna have him. Like that's just pretty easy. Due, uh, Due or Diouf could be changed into Van der Ven depending on who gets above 5% and if Van der Ven gets above 5% as well, and also depending on how much money I need. Sabari, the same. I only see myself changing for Brahim Diaz, and if Sabari gets above 5% and Brahim Diaz stays below 5%, Winnie Junior, Lamine Yamal, and Mohamed Salah, they are new. Kessie, I can see him being changed to Kevin De Bruyne. Another thing about Kevin De Bruyne is that he is not even like scouting bonus. So it feels so bad going for him. I don't know. It just feels so bad. Like I don't know why. Like it feels bad. I know Kevin De Bruyne at some point was a goat, but like it just feels bad. Like it's a feeling thing. It's a feeling thing. So Cassie can be changed to Kevin De Bruyne, I guess. Yes. It could be even changed to like Bruno Fernandes because I'm just that biased. But again, depending on the ownership and how much money I got, David and Embolo, they are placeholders for me. Um, if I were to not get involved in the stupid Argentina and England rotation thing. But if okay, let's say technically if I want to go with the fixtures and like I believe in my rotation instincts, uh I guess I can go for something like okay, let's take a look. Okay, you know what? Let's take a look. I can either do a mixture of that, like a mixture of that and like get one of either Embolo or Jonathan David and then like okay, I could easily get Kane and Messi and Kane is 10.5. I can get Kane, right? I can get Kane. Oh, I can't. I mean, I could get Kane. I could get Kane and change it to Shopir, and yeah, I could. But let's say they win as we expect, match day 2 and match day 3, they are gonna play like their second unit. So let's say that's the assumption. We can go for okay. Who's the who? I don't know. Lautaro Martinez, 55 minutes played. Julian Alvarez, 35 minutes played. Like I don't know. Like that's the thing. Even second unit, I don't know who's playing. Ole Watkins, Ivan Tony. I don't know who the freak is playing, bro. Like, see, Ole Watkins didn't even play. Ivan Tony didn't even play. I think they're gonna play Ole Watkins more. Like surely, like sure, surely. So for England, I think Ole Watkins has a higher probability to start compared to Ivan Tony. For Argentina, maybe Lautaro Martinez. I don't know. Something like this. Yeah. I yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. Maybe I'm more sure about Ollie Watkins than the other guy. Yeah, than Lautaro. So let's just put Embolo and Jonathan David first. So yeah, that's my wildcard draft. Um, like I said, still a lot of changes to be made. This striker pair, David and Embolo, could be easily changed to any England second unit or even England's first. When I say England, I mean Argentina and England. It could either be changed to Argentina or England's second unit, or Kane or Messi uh if they lose the second match day, which I fully don't expect them to, because I mean, look at their second match day. Austria and England is playing against Ghana, right? So how I see them winning it, and if they win it, they don't really have anything to do in the third match day. But if they lose it and they have some chip in it, and Kane would and Messi would be a very very good uh, transfer in for my third match day. So at that time, I would need to like uh, make some changes, maybe room to Shabir to save me some money, um, and then I don't know. As of this draft, I could afford Kevin De Bruyne over Kessie, but honestly, even that, I don't know if I want it. I don't know if I want it. The crazy thing is that I might even prefer Kessie over De Bruyne, not even looking at the price. But the freaking dilemma is that I can afford it. And seeing 2.6 in my bank just doesn't feel that good. So just to demonstrate to you that 2.6, where can it go? I could, I don't know, take the cheapest defender, like even Dewey, I like him. But okay, because Dewey is not that new, we can sub Dewey out for Van der Ven, I guess. So that's one way to use my money. Not the best way. I don't like to do it this way, but it's one way, I guess. Um, or I could do Kessie to Bruno Fernandes. I don't think I can afford it. Yeah, I could afford it if play Dewey. Yeah, 8.5. Ah, see, this is something I like because Bruno Fernandes is my ride or die. This could be it. Yeah. So something like this. Again, like I said, Eloy Room, Due Diouf, Sabari, Bruno Fernandes, David and Bolo. This can all be changed, but like new ones are Fofana, Hakimi, Dumfries, De Kuiper, Vinicius Junior, Lamine Yamal, Mohamed Salah, Gakpo. Yeah, all this I want. Okay, that's it. Um, I'm sorry, this had to be a two parts because I really wanted to take a shit just now, and yeah, hopefully I get a good game week 3 because things has been looking better. Okay, love you all. Bye. I think I'm winning this. Am I not a goat of fantasy football? I think I am. I think I am. Bruno.